Today we're going to talk about possibly hiring brothers and sisters or spouses of people who work for you. And this is a subject of contention with a lot of people, but I want to share with you my experience of hiring people, family members of your employees. A question I get quite often from other practitioners and actually business people in general is to whether or not I would advise against hiring people of families, of people who work for you. And this is a subject that I've researched a little bit myself before I started moving in that direction. So my wife has been part of Talbot & Associates pretty much from the onset of Talbot & Associates and continue to do so for most of our lives. So we've worked together, and I've even had my son working with me. So whether or not you want to hire your own wife or husband or child, that is something that is up to you. Of course, it can complicate things a little bit if things don't work out. But in our case, it's never been a problem. And even in my case, my son who was working for me ended up finding employment elsewhere. And it turned out to be an okay experience. So it's all a matter of what the expectations are. But what I want to talk more about today is hiring the brothers and sisters or spouses of people who are working for you. And I know a lot of people would shy away from that and saying that is the most awful idea. But this is something that when it first came along, where I had the brother of someone who worked here wanting to work here.
I'm Vincent's brother.
We're twins.
That's right.
I researched the whole premise and decided to give it a try. And so over the years, I've had every combination possible of brothers and sisters, husbands and wives working for me. And even today, I still have a brother and sister working together here and two spouses working together. And they've been working with us for a number of years, and I can't say it's ever been a big problem. It does make things a little bit more challenging when one of them requires some, let's just say, discipline, but it's not the end of the world. And I think a lot of it has to do with the expectations when you hire these people, that you make both spouses or both brothers, siblings, brothers and sisters, aware that you're going to treat this like business. And if one of them needs firing, they will get fired, and we need to keep a separation between personal and business. And I know that's easier said than done, and it's not always possible. But again, based on my experience, it's been okay. And the thing that I've discovered, like, people of a feather flock together. So what I've discovered, oftentimes, if you've got one employee who's really, really good, odds are excellent that their siblings are also be good employees. And that's why I decided at one point to not shy away from hiring brothers and sisters and even spouses of people who worked for me. So again, there's no right or wrong answer, and I know tons of you are going to say, well, they've probably tried it and had horrible experiences. And I could see that. I could see how it could get tricky. But I'm just here to let you know that I've flaunted with that for many years, and I've never had a single problem with it. So for those of you who have never tried it and have just shied away from that for fear, you may want to reconsider and give it a try. And by all means, in the comments below, if you've tried it and it's been good or bad, I would like to hear about it. And again, if you like this video, please subscribe and like, and let's spread the word. And remember to work on your business rather than in your business.